Yeah, good evening, viewers. Welcome to Noble UK Academy. Please, before we go in or on to this, I would like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that subscription button, click on it. Of course, YouTube subscription is free of charge. You're not spending any dime on the subscription. Just for you to click on that subscribe button, rating at the surface of your screen, your phone screen over there. Yeah, and I want to encourage you to follow through to this teaching. Watch through to the end. Learn through to the end. Like the video, comment on the video. If you have question, you can send in your question. Just type in your question at the comment section. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Share the link of my YouTube channel with other schoolmates, classmates out there, other students out there, those in the universities, those in the polytechnics, those at the College of Education, even senior secondary school students notwithstanding. Thank you. Okay, now we have this still on trigonometry. We say if sin theta is equals to m minus n over m plus n, find the value of 1 plus tan square theta. Very simple. From our knowledge of trig solution, it's quite simple. If I draw a right angle triangle in this format, okay, normally this is your right angle, which is 90 degrees, and I'm having 4 here, having 3 here, having 5 here. Or better still, let me even not use any number here. Let me not use number. Okay, let's assume there is an inscribed angle or subtended angle here, say theta, angle theta. And if I call this place letter A, I call this place letter B, and then I call this place letter C. Now, mind you, this theta is facing here, and the side where it is facing is AB. Okay, that is my opposite. The other remaining side is adjacent. Then the longest side on any right angle triangle, according to Pythagoras theorem, is the hypotenuse. There is a hypotenuse side. So by SOHCAHTOA, I have, let me write it this way, SOHCAHTOA. Okay, this S here means sine. That is sine. Sine what? Sine theta. Sine theta is equals to, this is theta. This is theta. Disclaimers, this is theta, okay? Now, sine theta is equals to O, opposite, over hypotenuse. That's what it means. Opposite over hypotenuse, hypo. Okay, now this car, SOHCAHTOA, car here, C, means cos. That is cos theta. Cos theta, okay, is equals to, cos theta is equals to what, class? A, adjacent. That is adjacent over hypotenuse, hypo. Okay, then toa, this your T here means tan theta is equals to what, class? O, opposite over adjacent. Okay, following what I just explained here, so with this we can now go on to tackle this question It's very simple, something to deal with. Okay, we already been given that sine theta is equals to m minus n over m plus n, meaning that from the analogy I've given here so far, or explanation I've given, sine theta gives the opposite of hypotenuse, meaning that m minus n is our opposite, while m plus n is our adjacent. That's what it means. And mind you, from Pythagoras theorem, your highest side, that is the longest side of any given right angle triangle, which is your hypotenuse, that is hypotenuse squared is equals to, from Pythagoras theorem, say hypotenuse squared is equals to the summation of the square of the other two sides. What are the other two sides? This side plus this side gives you the whole of this side. That is what we are trying to say. So which means that AC, which is this side, AC squared is equals to AB squared. AB squared plus BC squared. BC squared. That's what it means. Okay. Now, this is, if I'm to label this, from what we are having here, I would rather say, okay, this is hypotenuse. Let me not label it. I can take it up from what we're having here. There's no point in labeling it. Okay, so our hypotenuse, from what I've explained so far, sine theta is equal to opposite of hypotenuse, meaning that our hypotenuse, which is AC squared, is what? This m plus n squared. That's what it means. Is equals to AB squared. AB squared, that is opposite. What is our opposite? That is m minus n squared. Then plus BC squared. BC squared. So we are looking for BC squared now. Yeah, from what we are, the information we are giving here. So this one now means m plus n multiplied by m plus n. That's what it means by m plus n squared. So let's show it. M plus n squared, okay, is equals to m plus n multiplied by m plus n. That's what it means. So m times m gives us m squared. M times n gives us mn. We are done with this. We move to the next one. N times n gives us mn. Then n times n gives us n squared. So at the end of the day, we are having m squared plus mn plus mn. That is 2mn. Then plus n squared. That's what we're gonna have. Okay, so that is what we're gonna have for this. So we're having m squared plus 2mn, then plus n squared. That is for this. Is equals to, let's multiply this. M minus n all squared is same thing as m minus n times m minus n. So m times m gives us m squared. M times minus n gives us minus mn. Then minus n times m gives us minus mn. Minus n times minus m gives us plus n squared. So at the end of the day, this one gives us m squared minus mn minus mn, that is minus 2mn, then plus n squared. That's what we're gonna have there. So this one gives us m squared minus 2mn, then plus n squared, and then plus bc squared. Okay, so that is what we're having there. So following this, mind you, it is BC square we're looking for. Now I'm gonna collect like terms. I'll transfer this one to this side. so that this one can stand alone. I'll have m squared, I'm repeating this, plus 2mn, then plus n squared. This one coming over, this is positive, crossing becomes minus m squared. This one crossing becomes plus 2mn. This one crossing becomes minus n squared is equals to bc squared. So at the end of the day, you find out that this is m squared minus m squared. Let's cancel this, okay? So we're having n squared minus n squared. Let's cancel this. So we are now left with 2mn plus 2mn. That gives us 4mn is equals to bc squared. Okay, so therefore bc squared is equals to 4mn. Okay, 4mn. And if we are to get our bc will now take the square root of both sides. bc squared is equals to the square root of 4mn. But there's no point taking the square. Okay, even if we take the square root, this square cancels out. We have bc is equal to square root of 4 is 2, then root mn. These ones are not perfect squares, so we can't take the square root. Okay. Now, having gotten bc squared, which was our major concentration, so we now want to tackle this equation. Now, from what I explained so far, we found out that if we are to look for sine, if we are to look for sine theta, let's assume this place is let's assume here is 5, the longest side, and let's assume here is 3, let's assume here is 4. So if I go by that explanation, if I go by sine squared theta, okay, if I go by, okay, let me even go by sine theta. If I go by sine theta, what will sine theta give me? I already explained that sine is equal to opposite over hypo. Where the angle is facing is the opposite. The longest side is hypo, so it's going to be opposite over hypotenuse, which is 4 over 5. So this one gives us 4 over 5. So if I'm to get cos theta, that is cap. Cos theta is adjacent over hypo. This is adjacent, this is hypo. So that is 3 over 5. So if I'm to get tan theta is equal to 12. Opposite over adjacent, this is opposite adjacent, 4 over 3. So this is 4 all over 3. So I haven't gotten this. What if I now do a research by saying, okay, what if I combine the square of this and then the square of this? What will it give me? Sine. Okay, let me use the word but sine square theta plus cos square theta. What will it give me? I don't know yet, so I put question mark because it's a research I'm carrying out. So if I now have this, I already know that sine theta is equal to 4 over 5. So square of it will be what? 4 over 5 squared. Then plus cos square theta. Cos theta is 3 over 5. So the square of it will be 3 over 5 all squared. What will it give me? I don't know yet. So at the end of the day, 4 squared gives me 16 over 5 squared, which is 25. Then plus 3 squared is 9 over 5 squared, which is 25. Adding this up, it gives me 25 over 25, which is 1. Yeah. What's the LCM? LCM of 25 and 25 is 25. Then 25 going to set 1 times 16 is 16. plus 25, which is 1 times 9, 9. So 16 plus 9, 25 plus 25, which is 1. Okay, so now it then follows the fact that sine square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. Okay, this is the first research. This is the first research, okay, and this is the general principle or formula to trig, basic formula to trig. Okay, now having found this, what if I say this thing I've got now, let's do another research. If I divide everything there by cos theta, what am I gonna have? Okay, I have sine square theta plus cos square theta gives me 1. What if I divide everything by cos square theta by cos square theta by cos square theta? What am I going to have? Of course, sine theta over cos theta gives you tan theta. It gives you tan theta. But mind you, it is sine square theta we are having here, sine square theta over cos square theta, so it's going to be tan square theta, okay, plus cos square theta divided by itself is 1, just like you saying 20 divided by 21, 10 divided by 10, 1, 100 divided by 100, 1. Whenever a number divides itself, the result is 1, or an alphabet divides itself, the answer is still 1. So it's equal to, this is arc cos, 1 over cos, 1 over cos, yeah, 1 over cos will give us secant, 1 over cos will give us secant, that is secant theta, but this is having square, so it's gonna be sec square theta, sec square theta. So, having gotten this, if you go further now to do another research by saying let everything here be divided by sine square theta, it will also give us another formula. But let's just stop here. Now, what I'm even looking for is already looking at me on the board, and I'm even solving further. The question says find the value of 1 plus tan square theta. Okay, so now we've been able to get our sine theta, we've gotten our cos theta, we've equally gotten our tan theta. Now, what is the equation? Mind you, for what we solved so far, this is our hypotenuse, which is this. This is our opposite, yeah, which is this, and then we found our adjacent to be this. So what do we do now? The equation says find the value of 1 plus tan square theta. Therefore, 1 plus tan square theta is equal to 1 plus tan theta. Tan, for what I've analyzed so far, this is our opposite, this is our adjacent. From the equation here, this is our opposite, this is our opposite, this is our hypotenuse. So this is our hypotenuse, this is our opposite. So m minus n is the opposite, m plus n is the hypotenuse. Then the last one we got is the adjacent, 4mn. So how do we get our tan square theta? Of course, our tan simply means, what is tan? From what I gave you, opposite over adjacent. So what is our opposite from the equation I solved so far? I said this is our opposite, this is our hypotenuse, and then the last one we got is our adjacent. So what do I need for my tan? My tan is opposite of adjacent, meaning that what I will need here now is m minus n over 4mn. That's what it means. 4mn. Okay. So yeah. So I will have 1 over tan is opposite over adjacent, which is m. Our opposite is m minus n. Mind you, this one is carrying square, so it will be squared over adjacent. My adjacent is what? 2 into root mn. Okay, all squared. To square it. So at the end of the day, this one becomes 1 plus m minus n square. What did we get when we square this? M minus n square. What did he give us? He gave us m. He gave us this. Guys, m squared minus 2mn, then plus n squared. Okay, all over. If you square this, this one means 2 into root mn all squared. The same and saying 2 root mn times 2 root mn. Okay, from your knowledge of sort, 2 times 2 is 4. Root mn times root mn, same thing as saying root mn all squared. So this square root cancel, this square cancel and square root, you are left with 4mn. This one is 4mn. Okay, so have we gotten this? This is 1, this fraction, this is a whole number, so make it look like a fraction. So we find the LCM. So this one will give us LCM of 1 and 4mn is 4mn. Okay, so 1 going to this, that is 4mn times 1, 4mn. Then plus 4mn going to 4mn, that's 1. 1 times the whole of this is still the same thing. Then m squared minus 2mn plus n squared. So at the end of the day, we find out that this one will give us 4mn minus 2mn, that is 2mn. So this one gives us m squared plus 2mn, then plus n all over 4mn. Yeah. So that is that. This is the final verdict. Thank you for following through to this point. Don't forget, before you leave this channel, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like the videos, comment, and share the link with other students out there. As your life is being touched, make sure you're touching the lives of other students. Not just touching their lives, but touching their academic lives as well. Thank you. Till we meet another time. I remain my humble self, Saken.